Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey.
Sorry to spook you.
Good evening. How are you? Or whatever. Good time of day. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's 9 p.m. here. Good. How are you doing?
Good. It is a nice chill 3 a.m. here. The heat
Nice.
has a bit. So
Still early in the night for you then.
yes.
I see you're making Chinese symbols here.
Right. I was
Keeping the
trying
theme
out
going
various.
of letters in every map.
Yes, exactly. I started with a poem, and I was like, Chinese characters are just too much. I'll just do two characters. Um, I'll need your assistance to reposition them because I can't be. This is a layer.
I understand.
A layer.
Okay, yeah.
So you see, I've made these two little plots in the middle, but then when I was expanding out the garden, I realized this isn't centered. And then I also realized, oh, this has turned into a little ornamental garden thing. Should this be next to the other ornamental garden?
Let me take a look at it on the ground first.
It's flat, which isn't necessarily bad. I was putting it out of the way because I was just like, I don't know if this is like gonna look good or not.
Yeah, it doesn't have a particularly large silhouette, so it doesn't. I don't think it's any place is necessarily a bad place.
Right.
If anything, move it over one to have it next to the greenhouse. It's kind of on theme with greenhouse and plants and all that.
Yeah. Or the other side of the mansion as well, potentially.
I was thinking about putting some giant trees there, actually.
Oh, so putting them where?
On the other side of the mansion, where my egg is now.
Like, okay.
I wanted to have like a gigantic tree here because we don't have any trees yet.
Just because the Chinese writing here says like deep in the trees.
Ooh, so putting it next to the hedge maze might be nice.
Yeah, or putting it by a big tree.
All right, let me see if I can handle this layer stuff.
And I'll have keep them on separate layers. I might have some other. The behind character needs to be mirrored, I think, because originally I was thinking you're going to see them both from the front, but if there is only two characters, it's like you'll probably be seeing one from one side and you'll see the other from the other side, and it would be nice if they both.
Did I get everything on the? Oh no, I missed 2 blocks there.
It's 2 blocks.
Where did they go? Somehow, when I moved it, somewhere left behind.
The process, the trick for this is to toggle visibility. If you want to make sure that you have something, and if something is invisible, you can still add tiles to it. If a layer is invisible.
I got you.
See?
All right, let me see if I can get it. So you want this one?
I mean, this one is symmetric, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I think it needs to be one more.
Just got to fix the hedge. One more in which direction?
So that it's overlapping the base. Wait, is the base the wrong size? Well, I think it is.
Yeah.
Where it is fine.
Okay.
I'll tweak it. And the other one, if you could mirror it and place it on top, just parallel, and then I'll tweak the garden and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun working on the mountain range today. Just doing little things with it.
All right. Yeah, I noticed that. I like. Oh, there's a nice hand here.
Oh, it needs to be one over to be like have the same footprint. Be parallel to the other one. I'll tidy up everything else to fit. Great. Okay, cool. Right. I will work more on the garden. Oh wait. Let me have a think for a second. Are these both in their own layers? Because maybe
Yes.
putting them centrally in the garden is a good idea. So right now, on one side we have a border of 2, and on the other side, 1, 2, 5. 2 and 5 is 3 and 4. Is it worth moving it over just to get? Could you just move over this whole garden 1 block? No, wait, 2 block? I can't do math.
So like the whole, like starting
Yeah,
where the
right.
dirt
Yeah.
starts in the corner.
Well, I'm measuring to the hedgerows, to the rows, and on one side there's 5, and on the other side there's 2. So if it's 5 and 2, if we add 1, 2 goes to 3, then 5 goes to 4. Yeah, if you just move it over by 1, then I can try and even things out. Just the whole garden. Move it towards. I was going to move it towards the mountains by 1. Move it away from the greenhouse by 1.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Or maybe, yeah, 2, 1. 1 is good. Great. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to merge everything back together, then I will work on this, and I'll let you know when it's done. And then you can place it wherever you need to.
Yeah.
Fit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm grateful that you worked on the mountains, because I was, I don't want to say worried, but I was curious if they would end up just being a feature in the distance or be gameplay related. So I like that.
No, they're
traversable somewhat now.
Yeah, and it's so I was doing these routes up to the creatures, and then earlier on today the other player like got to one of the checkpoints and then just started going in the opposite direction. And I was like, all right, I'll do my best to support your efforts to climb the mountain.
Nice.
And now 2 of these tall mountain peaks are climbable. I'm sorry, I went a bit close to your waterfall area, so I'm not sure you'll be developing that at some point. But...
No, I don't really have any plans other than I want to do a tree, I want to finish the lanterns, and then I got to do something in the basement.
Yeah. Of the mansion, you mean? Or
yeah.
Right. You've committed, like you've allocated a lot of space to that basement.
I overcommitted just in case I needed it.
It's formidable.
Yeah.
You fall down there, like, how do you? Oh, this is if you go down the chimney. Yeah.
Yeah, in the bedroom.
You could just have it lead to a fireplace in the room downstairs.
I was thinking like either have more fire down there as a gag, or
yeah.
The other thing I was thinking was just filling it with like statues, kind of like see what else I could make, like the statue that Doomkitty made by the Fire Temple. Just having like a bunch of things like
right,
that down
yeah, that could be a fun project. But if you make lots of cool statues, when you want to do a statue garden upstairs, wouldn't that look even cooler?
Maybe.
I mean,
I'm thinking like, what's the, like for a basement, I'm in between having it be not an Easter egg, but just like a place to go and look at things, or having it be gameplay, you know?
Yeah.
Just like a short little gag. I'm leaning towards just having a gag with something down here to, you know, look at or have a chuckle at, and then you go back to playing the game. Because yeah, most of the stuff people are going to be looking at, you know, you want it to be above ground.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hey. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to ask you to move something.
Well, I don't mind.
Could you shift these one over?
The whole entire thing?
Yeah, just to fit the. I realized. Yeah, they need to be a little bit more centered. They're off center. One in this direction. I think we'll center them.
Oh,
because I decided on doing this.
Just the symbols.
Just the symbols, one over here. It was miscounted. Because I'm trying to do this symmetrical garden thing. It's a bother. And also because they're odd dimensioned anyway. It's not going to be perfect, but thank you.
There's no blocks of 13 in here, are there?
6, 7, 8. They're 11. Yeah, they're just 11. Great. Okay, thank you. Looks better already.
Right. Back when I was a contractor. Oh, let me merge layers. So back when I was a contractor, we did a job for a Chinese couple, and they were very strict with, how many tiles, where the tiles started, steps, the numbers were so important, because of, I guess, I don't know if it's religion or superstition. Things had to be like 10s, no 13s and stuff like that. I don't remember the exact numbers.
Yeah. I can imagine. Yeah, it's interesting if you have like very specific goals. It can make you feel really what's the word, like pernickety, because
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so what are you gonna do today?
I'm thinking about the tree. I think I'm gonna focus on my tree or mini forest or whatever ends up being over here.
Yeah.
Did you see the little mini trophy room, by the way?
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah, I think I was watching at some ungodly hour.
Yeah.
Like
you said you were going to bed, and then like 45 minutes later, you're still commenting in chat.
I think it was a couple of hours later. Yeah.
So these might be placeholders.
They're very nicely illuminated. You're getting very good at illumination.
Thank you. So these are sort of placeholders. I was wondering if everybody who's contributed would want to like make a little 2-tile representation of themselves somehow.
Yeah. Or you could do it.
I could. If they don't, if nobody wants to, I don't mind. I just did these for now because.
Oh, I can climb the wall here as well. Can I? That's
pretty... I'm probably gonna put a star up there.
Yeah.
That way there's something to do here as well.
Yeah. So for Oeuf City, I made a little thing nominally based around some structure that the person had made in the level.
Yeah, I noticed.
Just reusing the tiles, so.
Which, if I can't get some of the people in here, or if they would prefer not to, which I understand, that's probably what I'll do is take a look at what they've made, and for Lehman, I would obviously use the blue brick tile. He uses a ton of that.
Right, yeah, true. A 2-tile representation of the per person. Or 1 tile? Here it's just 1 tile, right?
Well, I'm counting the bottom as well.
Okay.
Yeah, the bottom isn't in stone. I would say probably have something downward facing. That way they all have a somewhat similar kind of archetypal shape.
I gotcha. Yeah.
But not necessarily the pyramid.
Not necessarily. Oh, because you have a pyramid as the base.
Right. put your stream up on the other screen so I can watch what you're doing at the same time. How do you approach trees? Do you build a big core and branch out from there? Or do you kind of just like build it from the bottom up as you go?
So I think I like maybe, I might even stretch out a silhouette of a tree just with very basic blocks, and then use the sculpt tool to make it fat. Because then it'll be a little bit like two-dimensional if your template is that, and you can always like build it out differently. But on the other hand, if you start out with like working just on the two-dimensional cross section, then it'll have a good silhouette. So with that advantage. But yeah, I would probably start with just the square voxels and then flesh it out later with more with other shapes. But
right.
Maybe there's other ways of doing it that are better. Yeah, there are have I done it other ways? I feel like I've done this so many different ways. Right, if you start with a big old trunk, then what are the next things that you have to do? You can add roots. One big thing though is just adding a vine. You can always add a vine after it, right? Vines are very flexible and they give you a lot of platforming capabilities. I don't want to say it's a trope by this point, but I guess I added a vine to my little gazebo thing in front of the manor. It's so convenient. You can make your tree as
that looks nice.
However you like. For this, because the vines are so thin, they don't read very well. But for a giant tree, you could make things a lot chunkier. Okay. Okay. I haven't chosen music yet. All right, so whoa, you're texturing it. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it an organic shape, and then worry about how to get to the top
Yep.
later.
Yep, I think that's a good approach. If the shape is good, you'll be motivated to add more interesting things. You'll be motivated to add a path up.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, we got a giant squirrel in the giant tree.
Maybe a mini one. You see, I added an ant to our little petting zoo here.
Ah, that was you.
Yeah.
I was talking about this with Doom Kitty. I think you couldn't figure this out. Yeah, all four people represented. Maybe this is the real self-representation of the various contributors.
Sure.
Doom Kitty with a peacock, and me with a frog, and you with an ant.
Which my ant includes a star. I don't know if you noticed.
Yes, they all include stars. Doom Kitties, they all have stars. I added one to mine eventually.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, I got flipped upside down. I didn't see.
Broke my normal rule of thumb. Here.
Oh, look at that.
Anyway,
Which rule of thumb does this break?
I've been trying to keep things overground.
Oh,
Because I think like
I see.
what you do overground is visible and it's contributing to the city or the area, the map as a whole, right? You're contributing to the skyline. And if you're doing lots of stuff underground, then you've hidden stuff, and you've made. I don't know. I think it's. I'm enjoying adding stuff overground, and like the underground city in Oeuf City is great. But if I get trapped building an underground complex, I'm like, I'd rather work on something on the surface. I think it's nice to do that.
Right. It's got more of a obvious satisfaction to it.
Yeah. Like adding stuff on the horizon is also like great. I'm adding stuff to the horizon. This is stuff that's it's making the city feel richer. Whereas if you're doing stuff underground, it's not necessarily feeding into that sense of it being a rich place directly. Like,
right. For
so
Oeuf City, it makes sense because there's so much that once you know there's something there, you want to explore the whole thing. But for something like Desert City, obviously doesn't have much for the underground.
I mean, people have been adding stuff, but there isn't a big connected underground, and I'm okay with that.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, this looks nice. Tomb Kitty, I didn't notice this, but she's just subtly adding really nice sand deposits here along the bank by the lighthouse.
Very smart.
Is there anywhere else? Oh, I don't even know why I need to ask. Hmm.
Can I get your opinion on the roots that I'm making here at the base of the tree?
Absolutely. Let's see. I've been exposed to way too much arborist Reddit. To give a case of girdling here. You need to keep the roots more exposed, otherwise the plant can't breathe. The tree can't breathe. Um, it's very. I don't know the parallel ones. I think it needs to be. I I think the root system could be a bit more epic. Like these little roots feel like these are the roots that you would get further away, and you can still have pretty meaty ones closer, because the tree is big, right?
Right. Spread it out
Like the
further.
spread out further, but they could be like really thick roots as well. Like it could be almost like an environment of its own.
Almost like what I have back here.
Like here, yeah, I like this texture. It's very. I like how you're going for this sort of. It's almost like it's not roots, but you know, like trees that have really like bark that's really flaky. It has that sort of flaky texture. That's very fancy. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it.
That's what I would think. Like proportional wise, I would expect big old chunky roots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could stretch it. They could easily just fill like a good half of the plot or more. Uh, Is this my contribution here?
Oh, I like it.
I feel like I was doing something, but I can't remember what.
I think you were on a mountain when I looked over.
Oh, that's true. Yes, yes, I was in the mountains. Thank you, thank you.
Yep.
Extended the path to be above the waterfall. So I figure nice. Bridges look nice on the horizon.
Agreed.
Oh, Doom Kitty also said anyone is free to take possession of a room in her little in the little village hamlet.
Oh, I haven't seen this yet.
Though Doom Kitty reserves editorial rights to tweak things.
This looks nice. Oh, I love it.
It fits the theme quite well.
Yeah, it's such a tiny little village.
Yeah, it's quite a vertical village. Yeah. Marketplace. I'm feeling very much like I just want to do small things now, just bits and bobs lying around.
I completely understand that urge. When I was a kid, my favorite thing in the world was micro machines. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
The physical things, I think like my I never had them. One of my one of the kids in there was a kid in my class who had them, and they were really cool. They really were a very particular size, and the game was infuriating.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the Mega Drive game? It had this ridiculous multiplayer
I've seen
mode.
it. I never played it, but I've seen it like on YouTube and stuff.
Right. You know the way it works, right? Where it's like it's a racing game, but you win by going off by like reaching the edge of the screen because the camera is just following you. In single player, it's a normal racing game. You're racing around these really cool miniature environments. It had this really nice top-down view, and racing around, kitchen table and whatever is cute. But in multiplayer, you still have you have a camera that follows, I guess, the leader, and if you fall off screen, you lose a point, or I think it's something like that. And it's
classic.
I find it very unsatisfying as a kid.
And video games used to be good. Now we're all eggs or something. Alright, I think I'll finish the root project later and tend to the tree itself more now.
Okay. Oh, your ant has a mouth. I just saw that now.
Yeah, so I made that, and I love the way it looks in game. You could just barely see it. It looks like it's in a big angry mouth
Yeah.
about to eat you. And but I didn't like the way that he was facing because it was too easy to see that there was, a hole to enter him, to put it politely.
Yeah.
So I rotated him, and the only orientation in which you could see his mouth was that way. So I'm like, whatever, I'll leave it.
Yeah. You could try and hide it.
I tried a bunch of different ways, but it never dawned on me to try it that way. I like it.
Yeah. It's a little bit tricky, but I imagine, you'll figure it out.
That's perfect.
You could if you need to. The resident expert on these matters. Okay.
Now the real question is, do I want to have something organic to climb around this tree or something man-made?
Oh, like a treehouse.
Yeah.
Or a vine, or what else could there be? It could even be you could go for like a culture clash and have it be some sort of metallic structure. Could be a goblin fort. Could be. Oh, just thought of. Your wall is too thick, right? The wall of the mansion is too thick.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could do ivy. Like this.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh no, I'm just yes, you definitely can.
If you want to do it, I trust your judgment. I'm not going to work on that right now, though.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, nice canopy you have there.
Yeah, I find it motivates me to have something to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. Hmm. Oh, and also we can see it from up here. Nice. And it's one tile higher than this peak. Great.
Do you find that good or bad?
I find it good. Because the background is, at the end of the day, the background, and your big feature tree is, at the end of the day, a big old feature tree. And it's nice if it stands out. Almost say it look. I don't know. Yeah, the size looks pretty good. Could be wider, but maybe it's fine. Is this like what the Great Deku Tree looks? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Does it have? No, it just doesn't have these proportions at all.
that's it. Yeah,
It's okay.
DEKU.
It's a lot more cylindrical, or a lot more conical. If you make the canopy wider, it could serve as a bridge from the mountains to the roof of the mansion. No, that would be that would have to be a lot wider. Now that I look at it from this point of view, that would have to be a lot wider.
Yeah. I'm confident we'll get to that roof somehow.
Yes, yes, yes. By hook or by crook. Where else could turtles be stranded?
I'd say top of the tree, but I wouldn't guarantee that the top of this tree is going to stay the way it is.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't place one there right now. Seems to be my main contributed running gag. Oh, nice. There's been a lot of talk. John Carmack posted some notes about things he could have done better with Quake in retrospect.
Mm-hmm. Anything stand out to you?
There was a lot of stuff about, I think it was mostly team management stuff where he's like, oh, I shouldn't have pushed people so hard. But it is one of these things I feel it's interesting that in the end, Doom had much more staying power than Quake has. Like people...
Yeah, I agree.
Like the Doom map making community is way more prominent, I think, than the Quake one. People do stuff with Quake, but it's... And if I want to play one, I mean, I played lots of Quake as a kid. That was the main game I played. But as an adult, I've tried it and I didn't find it that interesting. Whereas Doom, you can still play it.
I agree 1,000%. I played them both. I mean, I think I played Shareware Doom when it came out, but I didn't really play through all of Doom 1 and 2 until probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I fell in love with it, obviously, but then I tried Quake shortly after that, and I was like, this is depressing. I don't think I even finished it.
Yeah, the design just doesn't hold up. I was really surprised because I just assumed it was better because I played it. I liked it a lot more as a kid.
It still might be better. I think it's just kind of joyless in a way.
Yeah, it has much more the feeling of being like I felt like more of a, like, I don't want to say like a music video, but I don't know, it felt a bit more prototypey or a bit flat. I don't know. It's very, very strange.
I think what eventually got me to play through the whole thing was somebody made something, I think they called it Cube Doom, and in order to avoid being sued by Lego, basically all the models are Lego minifigs, and the whole game looks like it's in Lego. It's great.
So when you said you replayed Doom, did you play Lego Doom?
No, Quake.
Oh, sorry. You played Lego Doom in Quake.
Sorry, I probably misspoke. Just Lego Quake.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, like the Quake modding scene, I think, was very important and very consequential. Like, I guess that was my first experience making 3D levels for games. The tools were really powerful. I remember getting a cover CD that was just filled with Quake mods. That was amazing. I was enjoying that for years. It also had the earliest... I think it actually had AI bots that were really good. So it was a really good proving ground for people working on AI.
I'm sending something to the Discord here if you want to check it out. I don't know what channel to send it because it's mostly just for you, but I'll just put it in that editor.
Ah, all right. Oh, I have some ideas. Nice. Good. Leave in his ideas for a spirit animal. Oh yeah, they are, bro. Oh, the enemies are cutely proportioned as well. Nice. Yeah. So I guess for me, the experience I had with Quake was what a lot of people have with Warcraft 3, with regards to the really rich modding scene. So I guess Warcraft 3's modding scene was even more important in the end. Like it
I've yet to
spawned,
play any of those games somehow.
like it spawned Dota. It spawned all of these multiplayer genres, and I was at a LAN party a couple of years ago where everyone had their own computers, and wait, I think somebody had a bunch of mini PCs as well. So I was just using one of the pre-made mini PCs, and then there was a install pack of games, and they had all played Warcraft 3 mods together as high schoolers, and so they were all like, "Let's play Warcraft 3 mods," and it was really great to just find myself knee deep in these kind of complicated mods that I didn't really understand, but at least I had somebody explaining them to me, and all of these related to Dota and these MOBA style games, all of the sort of the variants, because I guess it was you had a really rich modding scene with lots of people making all these games, and then people settled on Dota as being the best one, so people just made that. But there were so many variants. So yeah, it was good.
Sounds like good times.
Climb this tree.
I gotta fill that gap.
Nope. Fill the gap or go all in. I guess one of the two. I would almost just. It doesn't need to be like the nutty putty in a root system feels very appropriate. Just a little one.
I think I've settled on my path up being this kind of like.
Oh, you're starting with a Lehman. A Lehman start.
No, I haven't really gotten the start down yet.
I mean, it works. Oh, not there. That doesn't work. But the first jump worked.
Then I'll leave it.
It is a bit. It's tricky. I got it. I got it on my first go. Right. It's the curse. I guess if the rest of the route is easy, you don't want the first jump to be filtering people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I was legitimately disappointed in myself when Case posted English Country. Oof. It's been a long time since that game came out, huh?
Yeah. A very, very, very long time. Ooh.
I remember playing through maybe like a dozen levels and then just listening to the soundtrack. Mostly.
Huh. I had a lot of fun doing the soundtrack to that. Good times.
I think the passion shows.
Oh, that's actually one of the things that I really liked for Oeuf was going back and using the old music program that I also used for English Country Tune. So it has a lot of the same synths and stuff.
They feel like the vibe is definitely the same. And interestingly, they could probably both be described as rage games in two very different ways, depending on who's playing it. I never got frustrated playing Oeuf throughout the campaign, but I know some people hate failure a lot more than I do.
I think it's a combination of like if you're good at the game, you don't experience failure that much. So if you're good at the game, it kind of doesn't matter what your personality is like. And if you're not getting through it as quickly, then your personality and your sort of patience and your just appreciation for the game, right? If you like it or not, and if you're thinking, oh, this is worth my time, and one sees all of this play out in play testing over the course of many gruesome hours of video footage. But some people were very happy just to play through and fail for hours and hours, and that was also heartening. No?
I like the front of the manor. Looks good.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, for proof of concept. What's a manor without a little bit of ivy? I lived in a house that was a sort of cross section of a converted church, and it had ivy, and we had a front garden. And every autumn, it was like several, like, I think there were apartments above ours as well, but we had like 3 stories. Anyway, the ivy went up like 4 or 5 stories, and every autumn, when the ivy started shedding its leaves, our garden would just be full of leaves every day. We would clear it out like with like black bags full of leaves every day.
Wow.
It's a weird activity. But they were very, very nice every other part of the year. So, what's it now? Oh, it's 4 a.m. I should check out the temperature guidelines. Is it time for me to close my windows already? No, I have another hour. Then I should close my windows. I'm not sure what to do with it. So, on front of the manor, there's 2 rows of cypress trees. And the left row you can get onto via the left archway.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also get onto the right one via the right archway. It's actually easier to get onto the right one. And I could just have a second star on the right row, but then the jumping between the cypress trees it's the same. Like the challenge is the same whether they're left or right, so I don't know if it's worth repeating the challenge. Or
put the star in between them.
Oh, that is cute, but the getting onto the left one is more difficult because you have to find the right because you have to build up speed over the maze. So you have to do some sort of slightly fancy jumping, and it's what gives the maze its actual like. There's a star in the maze, but it's not really. It's very easy, and so that's what gives the maze. For me, it's like okay, it's not just sort of looking pretty. It has a purpose. Yeah. I wonder if you could get onto the. Try something. I want to see how far if I can get onto the archway above the door. Probably not, but actually, probably. It behooves one to try. No. That's too difficult. No. Good. Oh man. Maybe I'll head off now. I think I've done it.
Alrighty.
It's good hanging out. Thank you for hosting the map. It's looking quite good.
Yeah.
How many plots remain?
Sorry?
How many plots are there in total?
24,
It's 36
I believe.
plots.
Or, yeah, sorry, 36.
Which 2/3 are? There's 11 free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so you have
It's
2/3 filled
that's
up.
a lot, yeah.
I don't think it. Yeah, I mean it's fun working on it. And at the start, it was a bit slow, but then once other people started joining in, fine. We'll just.
Do you think you're gonna
Get
do
some time.
Oeuf Desert tomorrow?
Not. Tomorrow is Saturday.
I only
I don't
ask
know.
because I don't want
If
to
you-
leave this up at the same time you're doing Oeuf Desert, basically. So
Right.
if you know you're not going to, I'll just keep this going.
Just keep it going. Keep it going. We can get back to Oeuf Desert on
Okay.
maybe on Sunday. I'll do a proper stream because I'm gonna. Oh right, yeah. Part of my going to sleep is turning off anything that generates heat in the apartments, including my desktop PC. All right, so I'm off. Have a.
Yeah.
Stop the stream first.
Peace out.
Oh, I was doing a. God, I was recording to disk the whole time as well.
Oh no.
Stop that. It's fine so long as I remember to delete the file. Videos. How big is the file? 9 gigabytes. Could be worse. Right.
Why can't I get these to meet? Alright. It's just me and Twitch now. Let me hit save. Discord. And then oof. Huh. I like this little turn back. But I don't really. Does this make any sense? Oof. Is this even achievable? It is. Actually, we don't need that. Does this make it way too hard? Yoink. Let me see here. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not quite lined up. Ooh, I wonder if there's a way I can make a nest. Let me just see here. Yeah, I think the only thing that works good for a nest texture is this, or maybe this, yeah. I think I want... something like that, and then we'll grab this. Why? Okay, there we go. I don't understand. I'm grabbing... I guess I was grabbing something off in the distance. Except instead of vines... grab you. Really won't go in between, huh? No, I don't like that. Yes, a nest. A nest. I'm making a little homage to the main game here. If I can. I'm not super happy with my placement. The forbidden nest object. That would be one of these, right? Let's see. Oh, probably need to know how to do stuff in here that I'm not prepared for. Yeah. No, I'm just making my own nest. Oh, I actually did accidentally make it. There we go. Yeah. The nest is not the goal. Just a little stop on the way. I probably will put a star there. Just to make people feel good about finding a little, excuse me, a little nest. And then head back off in this direction. Or I guess I could keep spiraling up the same way. The only reason I was thinking that was like, will you get bored spiraling the same way up the side of the tree? But you know what? I don't think so. I'm gonna assume that people won't get bored by that. I'll probably throw some branches on here after I get the main path sorted out. Burrowing through, I did consider that. Actually, you know what? This would be the perfect spot to do that. This would be. Should we go straight through or around a corner, up a little bit? Let's go up a little bit. Oh, but this is now at half height. So yeah, we actually do have to go up a little bit. Get rid of some of this unnecessary foliage. I only call it foliage because of Marge Simpson. There we go. Oh wait, now it's not meeting. Maybe it won't be a problem. Excuse me? There we go. It's a little nutty putty in here. I don't think I want that. Let's go up in here. Camera. Oh. Okay. So how about instead of that, let's do just leave it, really. That looks gross. I don't like that. Oh wait. I don't know what I'm thinking here. There we go. Something like that. Maybe I just don't need an upper bevel. Yeah, we don't need an upper bevel. Very narrow in here. I don't really like one tile high corridors, so I think I'm gonna leave it at 2. Why? That work? It does. I think I will have us come out at a corner here. I don't think I like seeing through the entire tree. Let's... Wrong one. There we go. It's not too narrow, is it? Not at all. In fact, let's make it even nicer feeling. All right. Shouldn't look. World's not hard. How? There's no... So, like, the best I can think of to do, like, squirrel's nuts horde. I don't even know what texture would look good. Like, just doing a bunch of random... no. Maybe something like this? So, like, if we were to do... Stop it. Now that looks too man-made. I was hoping that it would be like kind of like organic looking. They could be nuts. That could be a pile of nuts, actually. It's not horrible. Ooh, a beehive, though. Do we have anything that could be beehive-like? What did, Lehman did a beehive, right? Um, where is... It's called Launch City. Oh boy. Where's the beehive? Oh, did it get moved? No, that's there, okay. So, like, he did a beehive down here, right? This, okay. What the heck are these, like, bats or something? I haven't been down here yet. I just heard you guys talking about it. So there's the bees. I like those. You know, I'm not going to steal the bees. I'll let him use that design if he wants. But I could do. Yeah, these are definitely beehivey. Fireflies, hornets, maybe. Yeah. And then what's? Oh, he's got a. What does this do? I'm just locked in place now. Oh, it's the whole. The heck? What does he have going on here? Where's the outer limits? Is it? Can't tell which one of these this belongs to. But let me just see here, something here. So it is the floor, okay. It just can't move at all. I don't know what I'm missing there. I just think that's weird. You can move slowly, so like you're in honey, I guess, but you can't do anything on any slopes. I assure you I'm pressing buttons right now. Oh! Oh, is that the puzzle? You have to, like, jump on the right thing and get some momentum that way. What is going on here? I don't... That section, you're meant to use the momentum. Okay, so it's... Alright. Well, that's for another time. Something like this. You know, I'm not super happy with the height. I think I want to go higher. I don't know. And maybe do a couple more trees in front of this. I'm not sure. Alright, so like a beehive would be... Oh, that looks really good from up there. All right. continue making the vines up. Can only really go 2 tiles up with this. Alright, now. We obviously want to go to the top of the tree. Do I want to go through the foliage? Up and around and over? What do I want to do? I don't really want to go through the foliage because I've played so many maps now where you go through foliage to get to the top of the tree, and it might feel a little overused. Ooh, I just had an idea. Okay. Hear me out. What if something like this? It was like hanging down, and we hopped onto those. So put a checkpoint in the middle of the tree, I think, obviously. Let's put a star here. Put a checkpoint inside the tree. Even though it's not that hard to get up there. And I'm not sure about this place. Yeah, obviously you can't jump from here to there. But then something like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. There it is. Do I want to cap it off like that? No. Maybe underneath. No, that's not necessary. Okay. So I'm thinking... Very hard to see where I'm going here. Go down one more. Now, okay. You know what, maybe I'll stick with a full square here. Yeah. Yeah. Full square sounds nice. Let's terminate it into the tree like that. Okay. So this is still momentum-y. There we go. Now, technically, you probably could platform up these triangles. Yeah, hanging vines was the idea here. Just testing some stuff out here. Yeah, I don't want... so I want the vines to have these platforms. Let's make it a little bit easier. Yeah, I think that's okay. Actually, I want to... So, do I want to keep this up for the whole tree? Or just kind of like loop around like half of it? And then just have a bunch here that are decorative. Oh no. This is the same color as the nest. Is that gonna take away from one or the other? Well, let's try this real quick. Just something bright yellow. Might be too flat. Actually, no. No, I like that. Yeah, let's leave that like that. If I do something like that. Should I make them all a little bit thicker? I'll take a look at it from the ground because that's really where I want this to look good from. If I can make a good silhouette. No, that's too thick. Too thick. Just the guys on the bottom, I think. I don't even know if this is reasonably, it's obviously doable, I think. But reasonably doable, maybe not. No, I'm hitting that. I think I'm still gonna hit it. Yeah. No. No, just no. Let's stick with easy here. Nope. Ooh, what the heck just happened? Felt like it was super speed. Remember, don't want to do a full jump. Alright, that should be super possible. I'm just on keyboard and mouse. Maybe need a little more momentum. We could even aim for the side of that. Yeah. I think I want to head in this direction. Right about here. Get a flat side there. I think I like that shape a little better than that. In fact, if we're here, we don't even have to drop down to that one down there, which is fine. I think a lot of these are going to be mostly for looks. Well, let's make it a little easier and do that. I don't know. There's something about this I'm still not liking. I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know which way I want to jump. Part of me wants to make a path this way. Part of me wants to just head straight up through the tree a second time. Let me... Nope, no way, Jose. We could just have it be another jump across, get some more distance first. And then from there, we go back to vines, exterior vines. And we're still halfway. Okay. You know, all right, let's do the thing that I normally don't like. Go inside the tree. But when I say normally don't like, that's not what I mean. I mean that I have been recently trying to avoid. Because I so frequently go into tight spaces. That I feel I should stop. And from the inside... Where about is the center? This is the center? These 4 blocks? That's probably not too much to go through, right? Do I make it a gauntlet? How do I want to get from down there? Wrong button. There we go. Okay. How many jumps? Minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 jumps. So one of the options is a very not, I don't know, would it be fun? Thinking like, which way does this primarily go out? Towards the house, okay. Going up in spirals is an option, so it's a little dark. Two. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And go like 2. 2. 1, 2. 3. 2. Ooh, seeing the holes actually might be kind of cool every once in a while. That might be it. That might not be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Alright, let's plug in the controller and play. Oh, let's set a checkpoint first, actually. Okay. Nice easy jump there. This is a take your timer. There you go. Oh no. Alright. Try again. Come on. We're gonna go like that. Oh wait, I forgot I don't have to go there. That's fine. For this, let's actually drop down and then get some momentum. Right, I have to carve off that top block so that people don't have to tap jump. I only want tap jumps to be required intentionally, not unintentionally. I'm sure there's things I could put in here to make it more interesting. Maybe even a torch block. Alright, now we're back on top of the tree, which we've been on many trees in Oeuf before. What's going to make this one different? Gotta remember to fill that in. What are we going to do once we're up here? Is this how we get to the roof, possibly? Almost make it. I think we could make it to like the window, the second story window, quote unquote. No, we can't even touch the building. Okay. I was so preoccupied in whether I could make a tree, I never thought, should I make a tree? So what do I do? So now we've got a tree. How does this look from inside? Okay. think. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, this is nice. Except for the tap jump, which is annoying. Growing a tree is a long commitment. It is. It for sure is. So that way you don't realize you're coming outside until you get out here, which I like. Well, while I think about that, let's start making some branches. This is just for looks, I think. Does that look too right angly? Not super duper happy with those. I kind of like that just sitting there. In fact, this is only green on the top, right? Oh no, it's green all over. In that case, it's only, it is only green on top. However, yeah, these four sides are on top, and it's, I see now. Okay. Well, I'll just keep sticking with this texture. Maybe just some wee little ones. Maybe a little guy here. Excuse me, not you. You. What? It's very late at night. Brain, not always worky. There we go. It's starting to look more like a tree, for sure. And it blocks, I was gonna say it blocks people from falling off the edge there. As I fell off the edge, but if they miss that jump somehow, they can get back up. Maybe just something very little over here. there no way to... Alright, you can't really see inside the tree from there, but it's a harsh, very harsh shadow cutting into it. Does having it one larger help? It kind of does. It's a little silly, but I think I like it. I imagine... Yeah, it makes sense to have this in a couple of places. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything up against that side, can I? Actually, wait. Can I? I can. By gum, it's starting to look organic. While we're here, let's do a couple of vines hanging off the side here. It's mostly fine. Okay, I like that. Alright, well, after that short break, I still don't know what I'm gonna do with it once you get to the top. Feels, I mean, it's all under shade too, so it almost feels like wasted work, but I mean, you could see it from like when you get up here. I think it becomes worth it. And then if you fall, yeah. I think it looks good as you're climbing it. It's not necessarily about being on the ground and looking at it. Just being on the ground, you go, there's something there. I think that's what's important. How obvious is this beehive? It's still pretty obvious. Okay, that's good. It's obvious that it's a beehive, but you don't necessarily look in that direction, which I kind of like. if you happen to look in that direction, you go, oh, cool. A beehive. But it's not like drawing your attention unnecessarily. Just see something here. What can I... No. I don't think we need that much foliage on this side anyways. I think I'm going to cut off the top layer. Oeuf Country. I could put an animal up here. Put a sheep up here. That'd be silly. Not gonna bother making one when I could just do that. Click to copy. Wait. How do I only copy the sheep? Oh no. I don't think I can. I'll just have to build it. Alright, easy enough. It's way too much work to not put down 7 blocks. Wait. That it? That's it. Okay. And it's something you can't see until you get up there. Actually, well, not true. You can see it from, like, here. Is this accessible yet? I don't think it is. I don't see anything obvious. I think the other paths he made a little more obvious. Maybe, maybe not. Where's the intended path? It's not. quite jumping out at me. Then again, it's once again very late at night. Oh, I think I should just retire. I'm pretty happy with the tree overall. Even though I don't have a clear and present goal on top. This is cute, but I think we can do a little bit better. Just throw a star up there, I guess. Feels anticlimactic. Could be. Huh. What if the tree was infected with a green poison? And if you touched it, you died. That's very, that's giving myself more work than I want. But imagine. I wish I was any good at making stuff. What, what could I even call this thing? Naked mole rat? I don't know, maybe instead of fine. There's some water up there. This is just sleep deprivation at this point. There's a naked mole rat on the tree. Oh man, I need to go to sleep.
Oeuf.